what's up, Jeff? Quick demo video for you for your second sister by Korbanth. Been working on this for the last couple days and just got this behemoth done today, right? These fins slide out like that and they lock into place. I mean, this thing is just, it's massive and it's pretty awesome. It's installed with two Proffie V2s. It's got a singular 21700 battery that powers both of the boards. You've got individual tactiles for each board, so an auxiliary and a power for each side. And then you've got CC Sabers LED pixels in each side for your main PCB. Where to start? Okay, both of these panels on this handle come off. Both this one and this one. I made this top one where the blade isn't the access for the battery because it's the easiest to get to with a screwdriver, which you'll need. You're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver to open up this panel. When you open up this panel that's underneath the blades here, that's how you access your boards. Since you won't be doing that as often, I made that one kind of the more pain to get to. It's possible, it's just a little bit tedious with these guys in your way. So if you're not going to access your boards very much, I mean, you don't even have to worry about that box right there. I'm not going to take this panel off for the sake of this video, but I did post some pics of the boards in there so you can see them. They're facing each other and they're inside the chassis right here, and they're both wired in just like that. But we'll take this top panel off right here. I just got a small Phillips head screwdriver. Be careful that you don't lose these screws because they are pretty small. About five or six turns they come out. Once we take those screws off, this panel comes off just like that. And then what you've got is your battery compartment. Spring side your negative over here. So this holds the 21700 battery and it fits right in there. Nice and snug, it's not going anywhere. And then that panel sits on top of it and sits right on top of that battery when you screw it down, right? So we're just gonna go, we're gonna go ahead and throw a battery in this guy. I did put an accent strip on each side. So you've got one here for this red window, and then you've got another one for this red window over here. They're both 10 pixels long. I wired one strip to each board. I didn't want one board controlling both strips, so we just evenly distributed that. And they do, so they've got some scrolling effects when the saber's off, and then when you turn it on, you know, it switches to something else, but I'll show you that right now, right? I do not have a charger big enough to charge this 21700 battery, so this is a brand new battery. It's going to need to be charged, okay? But we'll put it in here. So like I said, it is nice and snug. I like that on purpose so everything fits in. Now we're going to screw this panel on. I was testing this quite a bit before I started doing this video, and I don't think that I've got both sides on the same sound font. So you can bear with me just a second. We'll cycle through everything and get them both on the same font. It takes a little bit of doing to get this battery in and out, but that's just the design of the Saber. Unfortunately, that's not something that I could get around. So let me get these to this. I'm gonna get these to the same font. Alright, now we're both on second sister. So you can see that scrolling effect on that side. And that scrolling effect on that side. So this is the cool thing about motion controls, other than that, I think they're cool anyway, right? Because you have two different boards and you can operate these blades independently, If you want to have these sounds all line up together, that's when you use motion controls. Flip these guys on. So now you got shine through in this window, shine through in this one. These kind of sped up when the blade is on, when the blades are on. LEDs are working. Twist off, and that turns them both off just like that. We'll throw some blades in here. You see which one is which. I had one 7/8 test blade. I actually took the time to make a second one today so that we could have something to test this guy out. And then I'll throw my old one in here that fits in here nice and easy. My new one is not wanting to cooperate with me just yet because I haven't sanded it down quite enough. But it fits in there enough to go, so we're good. So this takes 7/8 inch blades, if I haven't said that already. You got 2 blades in there. Unstable blades on both of them. Scrolling effect. Light up windows. I mean, there's a hell of a lot of stuff going on this saber. Twist off. You can see how the scrolling slows down when the blade is off, or when the saber's off. Speeds up when the saber's on. Right? Go to the next sound font. Slightly different scrolling here. A little bit of different animations here and here. Just like that. And then we'll go ahead and take the blades out. I don't want this battery to die on me. But let's start with this guy first. Yeah, everything's working like it should. Both boards have the exact same config on them. So they're programmed identically. All the fonts are in the same order. So it's easy to line up the saber the way you need it to if you want both blades to be on the same font. But you don't have to have them on the same font. You can have something different if you want. Take this blade out just like that. I'm going to go ahead and take this battery out off camera, but just know, it's the same thing. We just take the panel off. You're probably going to need a tool to take the battery out because it is very tight. I'm just using a pair of tweezers and I pop it up and it comes right out. But I made it tight on purpose. I didn't want anything wobbling around in here. But yeah, that is your saber. Let me know if you got any questions. If not, man, I will package this beast up and get it out in the mail for you tomorrow. All right, thanks.